I'd request Ms. Anna Roy to please come over. She
Good morning. I'm part of this August panel primarily because I lead this initiative called the Women Entrepreneurship Platform, and also to improve the gender balance of the panel. So thank you for that, Aniket. So why Women Entrepreneurship Platform? Exactly for this, we need more women representation in all spheres. And I have been asked many times, what you are doing is generally, entrepreneurship is gender agnostic. Over time, I've realized it's not, and we need some issues which need to be tackled differently. But whatever Abhishek said and whatever, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Suresh said before me, is exactly what we are trying to achieve in Women Entrepreneurship Platform. In 2017, NITI Aayog worked with the State Department, US State Department, to organize the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. And one stark thing which came up was the lack of information, and especially amongst the women delegates of that conference. So at the end of the conference, not only did the government of Telangana announce a women-centric incubator called VHub, but the then CEO NITI Aayog announced a cell to deal with this information asymmetry. And since I had joined NITI Aayog from Finance Ministry, Banking Department, actually DFS, and since most of the issues were around financing, in his wisdom, he said, I'll head it, and I'm coming from banking, so I know everything about finance, which obviously was not the correct position. And when I started working on this initiative, I realized we really do not need another cell. There are enough cells, not only in government, but also in private sector. What we need is people to come together, break down the silos, collaborate, converge, and help in scaling up, which was really something which was missing, I found, in the ecosystem. And while we were having, almost like design thinking workshops, people questioned us that where is the need for something, a platform, another platform. And during the discussions itself, the need arose because there were these incubators like Nexus and all, they were part of the discussion. And then they realized that even a bunch of incubators, all funded by the US government, part funded and in support given by them, even they were not aware about each other's activities. So it is really the lack of information, not only amongst the beneficiaries, but also amongst the provider of these services, which I feel do not allow us to achieve the size and scale which really a country like India requires. Today we have come a long way, and all the things which Abhishek mentioned, I think we tick all the boxes. It is a platform of platforms. Haqdarshak, we have been kind of discussing with them. We try and avoid, and I say try because we have part of our system who still want to initiate new programs, schemes. So we try not to have any initiative of our own, first of all. Second, we try to bring both public and private sector together. So today the idea came from NITI. It was ideated and incubated in NITI, and like many other things which NITI does, it changed its flavor by becoming a PPP last year. So today it has a governance structure, which is a two-tier governance structure. And there we have not only representatives from the concerned ministry, including METI, but also from the private sector. So the leadership body is co-chaired by CEO NITI and Sangeeta Reddy, and it has members like secretaries from skill development, from women and child, and also Chetna, who works at grassroots levels. Technology, we have Renu Sarup, who is retired as secretary, DBT, and many other people who are part of the leadership. And then we have an executive committee which comprises of officials, ex officio officials from the ministries, as well as volunteers from the ecosystem who are devoting their time to work on various initiatives. So today, last year we launched its WEP 3.0 version, and today I'm very happy to see that more and more people are coming together. We have matured. We work closely with METI to leverage technology, because that is one of the things which we are trying to do, leverage technology. Second, inclusivity. So there itself, when in the first meeting of the steering committee, we presented some index because they seem to be the flavor of the season. And it was objected to by many people present. They said this does not, representation of India in that G20 index of women entrepreneurship is not correct, because they will not consider a FPO or a SHG as a entrepreneur. So we need to redefine all these parameters as per the Indian ground reality. So we are working on those aspects as well. In addition to that, we have kind of mapped around 77 central government schemes which have some component of entrepreneurship, and more than 400 state government schemes. It is not a one-time updation. We have put cadence in place where you continuously update the information, and it's very heartening to see these new initiative which Abhishek mentioned, and I'm sure to harass him to death now going forward so that we leverage that. Then the other part is collaboration. We do not get any government funding. What we get is basically organization already doing something on the ground, and we join hands with them. Haqdarshak is now becoming, finally we have found an opportunity where they will be developing our chatbot. I think, I don't know, you don't look very convinced, but I have been told that Haqdarshak is doing it. MasterCard is the partner. And similarly, we also have many such, partners whose existing initiatives are being scaled up, are being converged with 2 or 3 such initiatives, so that we cover a wider space and reach the targeted beneficiaries. And inclusivity, as both Suresh and Abhishek mentioned, inclusivity is important, and it is a women-led development which our Honorable Prime Minister has given as one of the priorities of G20, which we are focusing on. And WEP, now I'm happy to announce that WEP, the mentoring module which is under development, will be presented in the G20, one of their, I don't want to get the name wrong, so one of their convenings, it will be presented to other G20 countries, and it is being discussed how this can be another PDI which India offers to the rest of the world. Today, I had some engagement. I changed it because I wanted to be present amongst all of you to make a sales pitch for WEP. It is a call for action. Please come join hands with us, become our partners. We will explore how and in what form we use your capabilities to add to the strength of WEP. Thank you very much.